Hi, how are you today? Hi, how are you today? Hi, how are you today?
Okay. I'm not even gonna like sit here and pretend like I haven't been sitting at this computer sweating fucking bullets for like the past 10 minutes trying to figure out this fucking audio issue. Hi guys, welcome to Melty's room. My name is Melty and welcome to my room. I hope you took your shoes off at the door, and I'm very excited to bring to you guys a little like program today because this is kind of something that's been in the issue for a long time, but not issue, in the works for a long time. Is that pushing the back Pinky? I've been a Pinky Pudding fan for a very long time, so this interview is like a dream come true for me, honestly. I'm very excited that she wanted to be on. So limited edition. Oh, thank you so much. Without further ado, guys, I'm not even gonna wait because literally I'll give my shout outs at the end, but Kiwi is the realest. I have the realest bestie in the world because I would have been sitting here scratching my ass for like the next 5 minutes, but we figured it out. We got it. We got it, and I just want to bring it over to the room. So we're gonna undefinite unsheath ourselves and go hang out with Pinky. Okay, thank you, and let's go. Okay, I am here. Pinky, can you say hello? Yeah. Okay, everyone should confirm. If you can hear Pinky, if you can hear Pinky, put a fucking like three in the chat. I think they can hear you, but welcome in the meantime to Melty's room, Pinky.
The most uncomfortable situation with you today.
With me,
Yeah.
you're trying
I
to
think we
make
can. No,
me?
not like for you, but like for the chat. Like I want the vibes to just be like terrible.
You want the vibes to be like terrible. Okay, they're saying you're a little low. Okay, I turned you up. I turned you the hell up. Okay, I turned you low because I know you are a screamer like me. I know we both get loud, so I turned you down because I was scared. But you know what? If they get their ears blown out, that was
It's their fault.
their. It was their fault. It was literally their
That's what I
question.
say every time I stream. I'm like, hey guys, I'm like I said, you are not I am not liable for ear damage when you come on my stream. And they all are just like, okay.
Okay,
I
well,
know.
let's get it. Let's start from the beginning. Let me give you like a formal treatment because while we are not strangers, you may be strangers to someone out here. So
Yeah.
this is exciting. I'm gonna hype you up a little bit.
Oh my
Reigning champ
god.
of the color pink for about a good long periodically time. Okay, coming in at like 5'2".
No,
Two.
don't finish that sentence.
Okay, and the most Leo of Leos, we have with us Pinky Putin. I'm so excited for the folks who do not know
Hi,
you.
you guys.
Who
Everything
are
Melty
you?
just said about me is so true. Oh, who am I? Damn,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a rough question.
Oh, girl.
Well, I don't know. I'm a VTuber. I've been a VTuber for like almost 3 years now. I feel like I've seen like everything in this community at this point. I love pink. It's like my whole personality, and also the fact that I'm a Leo. Like Melty might have mentioned earlier. I don't know. I'm a dragon. Yeah, that's about it. I think I'm funny.
I think
Yeah.
you're funny.
Thanks.
You're welcome. This interview is going to be very exciting for me because this is the third show. So you're my third guest. So third time's a charm.
God.
Lucky number 3. It's like Lunar
I'm
New
excited.
Year. Yes.
It
And
is.
you're making herstory tonight because you are officially the first woman making an appearance on the show. So yay!
What better a woman than for me to be on the show?
I am so proud of you. How does it feel to be leading the charge of modern day feminism right now?
Oh, man, I don't know, but I've been doing it for a long time, bitch. And you know I haven't. Twitter not.
You,
Huh? Twitter not net? I don't even know.
I think
My
we've
brain is like
been-
fried because of it.
We've been mutuals for like a long periodically time, pre-VTuber era. So we've definitely seen.
Yeah.
We've never
We've
met
seen.
though.
No, but in my mind, I'm like, I've hung out with Melty like 5 times.
It kind of feels like that, like when we had like our Overwatch
Right?
phase at the beginning of the quarantine, and that's all
That
we
was
did.
so fun. Yeah, but no, I feel like I've like hung out with you like at a con, and like we've like I feel every time I have to remind myself, I'm like, oh yeah, like me and Melty have like actually never hung out together.
Does that make you feel like different? Like,
No.
Do you wish you hung out with me? Like, I know.
Yeah, of course.
I
Melty.
just-
I wish we had
do
hung
you
out
want
together.
me? Like, do you wanna?
Do I want you?
Yeah. Who's? It's for me.
I like like I want to hang out with you.
Thank you, son. You get it. You get the.
We have to create a terrible situation for Sun. Like that's really what I'm aiming for.
Yeah,
And
that's definitely what you're aiming for. I need you to use one word. If you could use any word in the English language, any language, because you're like quite fluent in like Japanese and also Spanish. So you have 3 languages you can pick from. Pick one word from either language to describe you.
Oh, me? Oh shit! I thought you were gonna say Sun because you're on the topic. I was gonna say pendejo so quickly.
Oh,
Me
no.
though?
Yeah.
I would say, maybe, damn, energetic, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna keep the ball rolling with that. What's one word you would use to describe your community?
My community. Oh my goodness. I would say one word. Damn. Can it be like 2 words?
No.
Okay.
The fuck you asked me that? Like, I said one.
Fuck. Damn. Wow. I would say funny. I think they're genuinely really funny people. Like, I would not stream if I didn't think they were funny. It would just like, when I don't know, like I'm sure you've been through many phases of VTubing because we've both been in this for so long, but was there ever like a point where your chat was just kind of filled with like randoms that you didn't really like know and like
Yes.
streaming was and like streaming wasn't as fun during that time because you're like, like I don't really, you know what I mean? Like you don't really know the people. But every time I like stream now, I'm like, this is so much fun because they make me laugh harder than I make them laugh probably. They just go to my chat to make each other laugh, and I'm just there.
Like they fool around you. Do you think like your community is probably like the most like satisfying it's ever been? Like, are you like this is the best it's ever been? Like this is like a great time.
Yeah, I think so. Like I think there was a point when I would stream where I didn't like really know my community too much. So I was always like scared of like, oh man, like there's gonna be a racist in my chat maybe today, or like, like you never know.
There definitely is.
Yeah, and like how
It's
like
fun.
sometimes like
So, I'm just gonna throw that out there because there we go.
get him. But I digress. Now I'm like never worried. Like I don't think any of them would ever say anything that like makes me feel like, oh God. You know what I mean?
It was
Except
a
for
little,
Sun. He does
except
that
for
a lot.
Sun. It was a little scary because for those who do not know, because people pointed out like in my just chatting scene, they're like, oh my God, is that Pinky? Because you had a prior form that many people might not know about where you were the fucking, I don't care. You were like the pink haired cat girl. Like it was you.
I was. I really was down. Yeah.
It was iconic. It was I loved it. I have a charm. I had bought a charm. It broke actually the other day. I was kind of sad.
Oh, that's
It
so
just broke
sad.
off the
I'm
stick, but
sorry.
it's okay. I'm just gonna I just hold on to it. It stays in my car now in my like cup
Aw.
compartment. But like you were a cat girl. How would you describe the cat girl Pinky era? Like I really want to talk about her.
Oh my goodness. I would say she was, how would I say? I would say she was slutty. She was manic. She was she was crazy. I don't know. I definitely think back on that time in my life when I like first started VTubing, and it was like me transitioning from like like cosplay Twitter into like VTube Twitter. And I would say like those two things are so different because cosplay, like anime Twitter, like that shit, you have to be like on your like toes at all fucking time. Like I was arguing with bitches like every fucking day. And then VTube like Twitter, they're like, good morning. Like I love life. And everybody's so like happy and like nobody tweets about like their problems. And so I'm like, oh my God, okay, like I guess I just gotta be like that. And so I think like there were like moments that I think about where I was definitely like, oh, like holy shit, like this is so different. And I think I was like very how do I say it? Like maybe repressed, maybe? Because nobody would tweet about like problems that were going on in the world, and yeah, like Sun said. So I don't know. I think now I'm a lot more like happier, I guess, and like I feel like a lot more like comfortable in this space and with this design too. Like I love this design. Like I'm so glad I have this design. Whereas like that design, like the cat girl design, I made that in literally like a night. Like I was just like, I'm gonna make a design, and I just fucking drew it on an iPad, and I gave it to Bomb Hat, and I was like, make this better. That was basically it. But yeah, this one I paid like $600 for. So
I love it. I mean, it's funny that you said like back then, like VTubers were a little like, good morning, like no problems. Like now that's kind of different compared to now. Now it's like a bar fight. I feel kind of like sometimes logging on.
yeah, I feel like you're kind of having to avoid punches like all the time. You're like sitting at the bar just like sipping, I don't know, like on your little pink drink, and you're just having to kind of like avoid things. I feel like sometimes.
Yeah, so it's funny that you're like, yeah, it used to be so, and now I feel like, because I do kind of look at cosplay Twitter now and then, because I kind of be over there a little bit, and now cosplay Twitter is like the delusional like calm timeline, so it's kind of like, ah.
Yeah, yeah, right. I go on there sometimes too, and I'm like, "Hey guys, what's up?" After being like a war veteran from V2, like Twitter dude. I'm like, whoa, like they have no idea what I've been through, you know?
My conspiracy theory for that is because a lot of the cosplayers moved over to being VTubers, so
Mhm.
maybe
That's true.
that's
Yeah.
where we're hanging out again. But I
Oh,
mean, I
that is a
think
good theory. That's a
yeah.
very good theory. And honestly, no, you're probably right. Because sometimes, like, you know, when VTubers do like the whole like what's it called? Like they'll be like face reveal. I'll see some people like I recognize and I'm like, oh, oh shit, you know?
Yeah, I
And
see
like a lot of
people.
people have done that to me too. Like whenever I used to like post like a picture, like people would be like, "Oh my god, like I've been following you like forever." Like uh Clover Inadi, if you know them, they
Mm-hmm.
did that. And also Captain Hannah is I think what her username is. She's like a purple pirate. She's so cute. She also
Mm-hmm.
did that. I was like, "Oh shit." How funny.
Yeah, I mean, your cosplay era was also very iconic. I was happy to be a part of that in like some type
Oh
of
my
way. It was
god.
very, very exciting. You were kind of like you listen, bitch. You've been dodging bullets for a while. I have to say, like all your
Yeah.
virtual life, you've had to fight. I really do.
I know, dude. I really haven't. One of my biggest struggles is that I chose to be a Sakura Haruno stan.
Yep.
I fight every day of my life. Like, and now I just, yeah.
Oh my
Ooh,
god. Yeah. Why? Okay. So going back to the design, why did you choose to be a
yeah.
dragon? Like you said, you got more comfortable in it, but like you said, the cat
Mm.
girl was slutty. You're not slutty now because I respect women's rights, but your vagina is privy to being out sometimes. Do you maybe what makes you more comfortable to be a dragon versus a cat girl?
um, I would say like, oh damn, how would I describe it? I feel like my personality is very like fiery
Mm-hmm.
and like, I have like very sweaty hands. I get like adrenaline rushes like a lot, and I get like really hot when I'm like excited and like I don't know. Like I just feel like a fire dragon is like so much more me than just like this like cat girl. You know what I mean? Like I just kind of made that design. I was like, yeah, like I like this, I like this, I like that. Whereas this is more like how do I say like congruent to my personality, like fire and all that. And then that's kind of like why I made also like the whole set your heart ablaze because I have heartburn a lot. And also I just think it's a nice feeling when like your heart feels warm. So yeah.
That's actually really cute. Oh my god, I love that. I actually didn't know. I was like, man, this bitch gonna be a fucking dragon. Like I'm a love it. But I was like, damn, like she's on fire now. Like I think of like a dragon. I think of like your lore video and like how that went. I'm like, yeah, you're a dragon for sure. Like still a fire
Yeah.
sign for sure.
Right.
Like survivor, like Reba's type of survivor type of thing, kind of.
Yeah, dude. I was writing my lore video with Maddie, and I didn't know what I wanted to do at first. Like, like I don't know if you've ever like made like a lore video,
No.
but it's like, oh, well, when you do it, there's just like so many things like that you could do because you're basically writing like a little story, but it has to be like has to make sense and it has to be so short, you know?
Mhm.
And so I was like, damn, like I don't know what I want to do. And then like I thought about it and I got it instantly and I knew what I wanted to do. And I was like, I told Maddie and I was like, hey girl, let's do this. And she was like, yes, girl. So we did that. And like, I don't know, I'm really glad that I got to kind of like incorporate the whole like set your heart ablaze thing because I thought it like all kind of tied in together. So yeah, I think being a dragon is like the best thing I've ever done.
It did, and you ate. Speaking of dragons, yesterday when I
Thanks.
was driving to get my hair done, I ran over an iguana. So I
Uh-huh.
was, and it was really upsetting.
Oh
And
my God.
it
No.
thumped, like it was really scary. I was trying to
No.
like drive to. It was like I wanted to like drive straight, and it was facing a different direction. So I thought I was just gonna keep walking, and then when I tried to like
Yeah.
kind of move around it, it like went backwards and like ran into me, and it thumped, and I had just got my car
Oh
washed,
my
and
God.
yeah, I didn't
Oh.
look back because I just really Apparently, they're
Yeah.
not supposed to be here, so killing them is okay. I don't believe that. I don't
I
believe
don't
in
think that either.
that. But I say all this to say, have you
Yeah.
ever ran anyone over before?
Not somebody, but okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. So I have 3 things I want to say. You just make me chatty. You make me a chatty girl. Okay, I have 3 things I want to say. So I've never. Okay, first the thing I want to say is, you know how some people like you think they're like like they have driver vibes. Like you look at me, do you think I drive? No.
No.
You don't think I drive? Exactly.
No.
I don't think you drive. So you saying that you drive?
What?
I was like,
I don't
whoa.
give off driver vibes. I'm so independent.
No.
I don't.
No, I bet you are, but I just feel like you don't drive.
Whoa.
I feel like you're so dependent in every other like aspect, but when I think about you behind the wheel, I'm like, it's like blurry in my mind, you know? Like I can't do it.
I drive really well. I'd be whipping that thing.
I'm sure you do. I would love to be driven by you.
Mm-hmm.
So second is I have never hit someone in a car, but one time I was in the car with my like high school best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And we were driving on the highway, and oh my goodness, it's like traumatizing to recall. Okay?
I can tell you're
There was
breathing.
there was a family of ducks. There was a duck and a bunch of babies on the highway. So yeah.
Stupid.
You like yeah. So like you can't stop. There was a lot of thuds.
Whoa.
Yeah. Holy fuck, dude. I like try not to think about it.
Whoa, what do you like? Damn, did you back up over them? Like, what do you mean? There's a lot of thuds. Like,
No, like it was like
you hit each one per wheel. Like, so you hit.
So they were like in a straight line, and there's 2 like wheels in the front, 2 wheels in the back. You know, so oh my god. Yeah.
Oh my god, so you kind of euthanized the whole family.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have. You couldn't have. You didn't have to tell me that, but I appreciate you being brave.
Well, you.
I did not ask. I said, have you ever ran someone over anymore? You said 1, 2, 3. Actually, I ran over a whole family. Like, whoa.
Fuck. I guess you're right. But would you have rather me said, no, I've never hit anyone, and then that be it? Or would you rather have heard this story?
I mean, you're right. So would you say you're an honest person then?
Oh, yeah, dude. I can't lie, like, at all. Like, I genuinely cannot lie. Like, you can tell in a heartbeat when I'm lying.
Okay, so let me give you a hypothetical situation. Let's role play right now. I'm going to put you in a different space to test your honesty.
RP / what is this? Melty X Pinky?
150 words. Okay. Okay, say you're hanging out with your V besties, okay? Yeah, you're hanging out with your friends, right?
Like Ron and Basil and Kita?
Right?
Oh, okay.
And one of them stunk. You know, one of them is smelling a little fishy, freaky, like a little stank.
Yeah.
Would you tell them that they were stinking? And if you do, how would you do it?
Oh, well, I've definitely been in this situation before. Not with them,
you
obviously,
stunk?
but like, you know, at cons, like, people get, like, they don't, sometimes they just, something's going on, you know what I mean? Like, I think, like, this is in the same situation as, like, oh, like, you have something, like, on your face or, like, in your teeth or, like, something like that, you know? I would just, like, pull them to the side just a little bit, and I'd just kind of bend down, and I'd be like, hey, and I'd be like, do you like, kind of want? Yeah, I'd be like, hey, like, pretend they're, like, sitting, and I'd be like, hey, do you want, like, perfume or something? I'm gonna be like, you kind of, like, stink a little bit, like, I'm trying to help. That's what I would do.
Honestly, I don't know if there's a way you could say it where it would not. I mean, I think you should just be honest because you're saying you kind of stink a little bit. Like, either I stink or I don't. Like, so which one is it?
Well, I think in that situation, like, your brain would know, like, you stink. like somebody says you stink a little bit, like, your brain isn't just like, oh yeah, like, it's just a little bit. Like, in your brain, you'd be like, I stink. Like, I smell like shit. You know what I mean?
I feel like most
Or
people
maybe
just
like,
think it's a little bit. Like, no, it's a little bit. Like, just not too much. Like, just a little bit. Like, it's your problem.
like if they were like rancid.
Yeah, like what if they're an unhygienic bitch, but they're your friend though, but maybe they're like a little like rank and a little like rebellious and a little free. Maybe they're like vegan. Like,
Stop. No, I'm not vegan. I feel like that would most likely be Basil. Like I feel like he'd be the
oh
one.
wow.
Like I mean, he's like a wolf. His whole thing is like I'm in the woods. You know what I mean? So yeah, and he's like his whole thing is like that. He stinks. So I think in the situation where he wasn't like enjoying his stink, I'd be like, hey, bestie, like you kind of like smell bad. Like, do you need something? You know?
I love how Basil just catches us straight, even though I was creating a fictional scenario with nameless, like just vague little friends, and you said Basil is the one that's going to smell like shit tonight.
I mean, it's so true though, you know? I mean, you said be bestie, so I was like, yeah.
I don't know. Like, damn. Like, anyways, with that being said, that bubbly ass honest personality, has there been a time you had to tell like a lie and you're like, damn, I really hated that? Like,
what time I've had to tell a lie? Oh man, I like genuinely can't really remember. I like really don't tell lies.
Okay, one time you had to tell the truth and you hated it.
One time I've had to tell the truth and I hated it.
Because you are...
Down. Well, I can't think of a specific one because I also just tell the truth all the time. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to think of a specific situation. I think like maybe sometimes like,
Wow, you're probably like the most authentic person I've had on, which is crazy considering you're only the third. I hope I get more crooked people over time, but this is refreshing.
I'm I'm so sorry. Like I think maybe like being so honest does kind of like sometimes I feel like I'm so honest that I don't have a filter for it though, and I think that's what maybe like gets me in trouble. Like I feel like I say things that I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have said that because I'm being so honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like sometimes it might be like, yeah, like maybe sometimes I'll say something that's like, damn, I don't know. Oh man, I'm trying to think.
I mean, don't think too hard because I mean, there's other questions.
Okay, give me another question.
I was like, I saw the steam coming out. I was like, oh my god, please, please, please.
I'm so sorry. I wish I had like a funny story for that.
I mean, I guess we can just continue with being honest then. Like,
okay,
you've been on the internet for a long fucking time, right?
Oh my god.
People's lifestyles on internet, I feel like you've remained in the same space. So I'm creating a safe space for you for the next 30 seconds.
Okay.
What was your edgiest phase online? Like, were you in racial chat rooms showing feet? Like, what was the cuntiest you've ever been on the internet? Like, were you slinging slurs on an alt account that you can come clean about now before it comes to the surface later? What was it like?
Not racial chat rooms. I'm Doja Cat.
Yeah.
No, oh my goodness, you're gonna have to give me more than 30 seconds. I'm trying to think.
I mean, I'll create a safe space for as long as possible. Get behind me.
Oh man. Trying to think. I think there was a
Oh no. Why are you thinking so hard?
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, I'm trying to think. Oh, okay. I made. I think there was like cringiest. I think I used to go on like Omegle.
Okay.
When I was maybe like in high school and I was like barely starting on the internet, and I remember I used to like meet some guys and I was like, yeah, they're my boyfriend, and it would be like 30-year-olds. I'm like looking back at it, I'm like, oh my god, oh god, you know. But I was definitely like talking to my like best friends about them. I was like, yeah, like we're dating, like I'm dating this guy and like who knows where. And, oh my goodness, Yeah, I was maybe getting groomed, possibly.
We've all been there because I totally
We
have a story
have.
similar. I mean, who can relate? Like, put your fucking paws up because,
Who
like,
can relate?
we're all just looking for someone to talk to. Like, we've all been there. Like, I'll say a story. Like, this is my story.
Yeah.
Like, when I was like
Okay.
young, I was on Omegle as well because I wanted to do yaoi RP. I was like, I want to be a little yaoi boy, and like, I was
Yeah.
like, I want to be bottom because everyone, like, I'm yaoi RPing. Right? I'm thinking I'm yaoi RPing. We're talking
Yeah,
more,
yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
thinking I'm interacting with this guy as like our
Yeah.
characters. Like I think all the things we're saying is like, oh, in character, and like all like the yaoi sex. Like the I know. The yaoi, like we would have like yaoi sex. I want to die. So yeah, we would literally like yaoi RP. And
Oh
I
my
thought it was in
goodness.
character. I thought it was like, oh, like we're doing our characters.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah,
one
but you guys were
time
like,
I
okay.
realized he was like, oh, like I can't do it right now. And I was like, why can't you RP? Like, why can't we yaoi RP? Like, we're just doing a scene. Like, he's like, oh, I can't do it right now. I was like, I'm with my family. I was like, what do you mean you're with your family? And he's like, okay, I'm gonna go over and do it. And he's like, okay, I came. Like, I finished. Like, I like he was nutting to the yao sex.
I'm-
This guy.
And you were probably and you were probably just like in your kitchen, like texting like it was any other day.
Yes,
That's the worst part about it.
I was literally like sitting in the corner of my room, like with my little iPod shuffle, like lead, and I said when he was like,
Holding
oh,
it,
like
man.
I came, I said, what did you
Oh
do that
my goodness.
for? Like, if anyone's ever gonna pick up on something that I've done in my past, it's gonna be like, I remember you, like you were the slut, like, and I'm be like, oh,
You were the yaoi RPer.
I was the yaoi boy, yeah.
Damn. That's how men be though, for real. Like you like just a push of the button and they're like, I'm coming. Like sorry. Was that unprompted?
It kind of was. Like, what were you thinking about? Like,
Oh, I don't know. Just like
why did you say it like that too?
Cause that's how they are. They're like, I'm coming, and you're there like fucking dry. Like the only. Oh, God, sorry. Since you said this is a safe space.
Yes.
Men will be like, you're so wet, and it's like fucking discharged. Yeah. Like it's so true though.
Oh my God, it's giving like you're thinking it's giving like snail trail when it's actually just giving like refrigerator frost, like something like a little like in the back. I mean, it's like kind of like, I mean, it's like when people say like, oh, there's no difference between like squirt and pee. Like, what is the difference between a little discharge and a little snooch?
What is a little snooch?
I don't know, whatever that wet stuff is. I don't know what to name it yet. I don't know the scientifically correct term for it. Like moisture?
What?
Saturation?
Well, I don't think it's saturation. I'm sure it's just like
Puppy
I don't know.
juice, thank you.
Puppy juice.
Thank you. I was like, I know there's a word for it.
The difference between a little discharge and oh my goodness, the fact that we're on this show right now discussing this.
You are the first woman guest, so I guess it's appropriate.
Oh yeah, I guess it's only valid that I do it. Okay, well, I feel like the difference is like, well, one obviously comes out when you're like, what's the word? Oh man, turned on, you know, where one is just like, you're just walking through Walmart and it comes out.
Okay, very specific scenario, but I like the vision.
Not me though.
Not you.
Not me.
Not in Walmart.
I don't go to Walmart.
Yeah,
No.
exactly. Yeah. I didn't think so. You weren't giving Walmart vibes.
No, I'm a Target girly.
I definitely knew you're definitely giving like Target girly. Maybe a little Home Goods on the side. I don't know, like something fun.
Yeah. You give like Target boily.
Yeah, like totally. Like I had a Target by my house actually, and then they had closed it down, and then a whole bunch of crackheads started hanging around it, and then they bombed it, and then now they're building an apartment complex because we're getting gentrified.
Oh, wow. Well, that's not good.
What are your thoughts on gentrification?
Well, it's not good. It's very not great. I feel like in the year like 2000. what are we? 2023, 2100. I feel like everything's gonna be gentrified, low key. I'm scared.
Where will you be? Where will you go?
Where will I be? Man, I don't know. Hopefully in an apartment, I guess. But I mean, apartment prices are just crazy. What are you doing to combat the gentrification of Oxtail? Was that not what you asked, Allie? That shit was so funny.
I mean,
I thought that was...
have you ever had oxtail? Are you familiar with it?
No, I never have. I think like in Vietnamese dishes they also have it though. Cause I eat with keto a lot, and they have like pho with it. But I'm very like like sensitive, I guess, when it comes to meat. Like, I will only eat like stuff that I've already like been normally consuming, and I don't really go out of my way to eat like other meat just because I get like, I don't know, I just feel bad if I do it, I guess. You know?
No, but oxtail causes blindness anyways, so you're fine.
Oh my god. Oh, holy shit. Okay, damn.
Yeah.
Is it good though?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Like there's no reason to ever try it.
No, not at all. I really just don't think it will matter. I definitely heard someone say that their cousin had eaten too much, overconsumed, and their testicles swelled up.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like you could. No, are you gatekeeping right now?
Me? I don't even know what that is. Like, I am not. I don't even know how to do that.
It's okay, bitch. I'm not gonna go out and buy it. Like,
I mean, what were you actually believing me that it's causing blindness?
Yes.
Why?
I told you I'm a very honest person and I don't lie, so I assume that of most people that they wouldn't lie to me. So Son lies to me every single fucking second of his life.
Oh my god, you're like a victim. Like I said, damn, this is a clear lie. Like I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm so nervous. I said, oh wow, like you're really being an ally right now. So you weren't being an ally. You were genuinely fearing for your life.
No, I was genuine. I was like, wow, that's crazy. I'll never try it then. Thanks for telling me. Like, I'm being victimized on this show.
Okay, well, what's your favorite anime then?
I like Naruto still, low key. Like it's just, yeah. Like I started watching it when I was a kid. Oh my goodness. Speaking of which, when I was a kid, since it was my first anime, I used to have my parents print out pictures of Naruto and Kiba, and I would talk to them like they were my boyfriends. Like they were my imaginary friends. You know how you make up an imaginary friend? No, my imaginary friend was Naruto and Kiba.
I see your face open
but going
tonight.
forward.
Like, oh fuck! I have to ask you shit.
Stop, dude. It's just like you get the ball rolling, and I will make that ball roll. Like I'll take it. Well, since we're on the topic, I used to do this thing where I would actually, hold on, I'm cringing.
Oh, that. You literally looked like you were cringing. Okay.
Yeah. So like, okay, oh my god. Okay.
I'll share a cringe story with you after. We'll go cringe for cringe.
Okay, thank God. I know, dude. I know only you could ever match me like this.
Yeah.
I would put that picture of Naruto and Kiba, like the fucking printed picture of them, like on the floor, and I would like role play, like I was like on the bed. I fall all of a sudden, and I fall on top of them.
Oh, go to hell.
And oh my God! I don't think I can say the rest of it.
Finish now, finish, because we're already, my toes are already curling into my feet.
And then I would stare into their eyes like we were gonna kiss. Oh, That's it. That's my whole. Oh my God, I'm like sweaty. I told you, dude. Like I sweat so easily.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Their crimson eyes. Yes, dude. They're fucking. Yeah.
How old were you when you were doing that?
I hope like 10 or younger.
Yeah, this is worse. I would prefer you said like racial slurs or something because this is really tough to swallow. Like this, I can tolerate you being racist, but you being cringe, I don't know, Pinky.
Nah, bro, I was too busy doing this shit.
That's what I figured. You were minding your business. I mean, I'll see. Do I have a cringe story that can match that?
I hope you do.
I mean, I feel like my entire existence is kind of like cringe inherently, and it just like molded into something else. I mean, I feel like I
Yeah.
tell all my stories. Like I've told the story about like my boyfriend on IMVU who killed himself, and I
Oh my
felt
god.
guilty. And then I actually, let's see, what else? I told you a story about. I mean, I always tell the story about getting caught like role playing yaoi sex in the church parking lot. Like that is like my main character story. Like that is like
Yeah.
the main thing that has made me what I am
No, it's
today.
a good one. I see it. I can see how that made you into who you are now for sure.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know, like you look like you are Pete Yowie. I mean,
Are you
stop.
calling
Okay,
me
you could say
fat? Like what?
you could say the same thing for me. Like, look at me. You can tell I was kissing my Naruto and Kiba like cut what is it, printouts. Like, that's what made us who we are. You don't need to be ashamed.
Pinky, you did not give off vibes that you were kissing your
Oh no.
Naruto. No.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to
Okay.
be the first one to tell you. Like, thank God you're such a relatable, down to earth bitch. But I feel like if someone was on the outside looking in, they'd be like, "This bitch is a little like put together, a little cute, pretty, like maybe like."
No, it's so funny, dude, because like I mean, you see how I am. Like my personality is like this. Like I'm not normal. But I've gotten so many times at like conventions, like where people will message me like after and they'll be like, I saw you, but I was like so intimidated by you. Like I didn't say anything, but I just wanted to say like I saw you. And I'm just like, that is so funny because like you talk to me and this is what comes out. Like it's not, you know? So yeah, I can see like where you say that. I guess I look like that. But
Yeah, like you don't give off. It's you're very popular girly pop vibes. Like
I I hide it well. That I'm a freak.
I mean, yeah, I mean at least you used to. You definitely don't hide it now.
Oh no.
No.
That's hard too. When you VTube, you just gotta talk. Like that's it. There's no way to. I remember when I used to VTube, I used to try to be like the most like I used to like hide. You remember when we started VTubing where you had to kind of like hide like a lot of things that you were doing? I guess like you had to say fucking ada bitch. Oh my god. Remember
Did
when
you
that was the thing?
auto? Were you? I never auto because
Oh hell no! I did that shit for like 50,000 points, and then I would just kind of like bullshit it because I didn't want to do that. But I felt like you had to, like there were things in the VTube community that were so like normalized, you know. I can't think of one though, so please don't ask me.
I mean it's auto. It's maybe kind of
Yeah.
like some of the things that VTubers say, I don't think I could translate it into society. If that's how I can
No.
explain it. Like some of the things they say, some of the things they do, some of the things like that they
Yeah.
find attractive. Like I kind of had this thing the other day where like people were like posting like, like VTuber boing like titty thingies. And I was like, and people like actually like getting horny in the comments. And I was like, does anyone
yeah.
actually get horny off of like VTuber titty bouncing videos? Or I thought it was like I like it
That's
like
what I'm
baby
saying.
sensory. Like I don't really think it's
That-
sexy.
I like look at it as in the sense of like, oh, like that's cool. Like the physics are like cool, like that kind of like, But the other day, bitch, I made a tweet where I was like, I'm wearing like a whole pink outfit, right? And then I was like, oh my god, I'm also wearing pink underwear. Because I think like you and me are just so like sex positive and like we normalize it so much that we just don't really care about tweeting things like that. And so, like to me, it's just like, oh, like it's just my underwear, like whatever. This guy like commented, and he was like, may I see it, please? And I was like, okay, okay, maybe like they're joking. I clicked on their profile. You could tell this man has like a porn addiction because all of it was like, you know, like the ecchi like cosplay like girls that put their good for them. Like good for them, absolutely. I bet they're making so much money. But yeah, that's all that he was retweeting. I was like, oh my goodness. He said, can I see it, please?
At least he said
So,
please. That's like
yeah.
progressive.
Yeah, it is, honestly, yeah.
Yeah, like
But, yeah.
yeah.
But no, I get it. Circling back around, yeah, like I feel like sometimes VTubers are like, I'm so horny. And I'm like, that is a picture of the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
The ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Like, yeah.
I mean, you have quite a few forbidden crushes, to be honest. Like you have some like interesting things that you find attractive and you stick beside. Would you like to name a few for the audience who might not be familiar? You can start with the Pokemon or
okay. I joke a lot about Lucario, but like I don't really actually find him attractive. I think I like him a lot. Just as a Pokemon. I think I just kind of joke about that one. But but fair trade. One that I do think is sexy is Toxtricity. Like that Pokemon. Damn. You know?
Are you attracted to Spirit the horse?
No, not as a horse, but when I think about how he would look as a person, I'm like, ooh, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I would never fuck a horse. Jesus. God, no.
I would hope not. I really didn't even go to that far. I just thought I asked if you found him attractive. Did not.
Oh. Well, no.
Okay.
So, yeah. If he was a human, yeah. Like, I look at him and I think of the possibilities. You know what I mean? That's me with, like, every man I've ever dated, though, low-key, so.
But we're talking about a horse.
Yeah, I see the possibilities in that horse as well.
Yeah, okay. So you're someone who sees the potential.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm an opportunist.
I think you're also maybe displaying symptoms of psychosis, but I think that they're all fun and all the same in Melty's room. I'm pro mental illness over here, as long as we are keeping it well.
Yeah, no, as soon as I think about it, it'll just be like a passing thought. I'll be like cleaning my kitchen and I'm like, wow, I really hope I'm not like mentally insane by the time I'm like 40, you know, but I'll be like, haha, no. Try to like push off that thought.
I hope you push it off as well. I mean, for me personally, I don't have any like controversial type of like crushes or any type of thing. I feel like I'm relatively normal. The most I have to like defend myself on is when I say like Megamind from the movie Megamind is attractive. Like people don't understand that, but I see the potential, so I get it.
Okay, I don't see the potential in that one.
Bitch, but I'm here sympathizing with you in spirit.
But there was a but. What? There was a but.
Okay.
But I sympathize. I think we both have our demons. We both have demons. And those are just ours that, you know. But I sympathize with yours.
I don't want your sympathy. I don't even know if you know what you're giving. Like,
I'm giving sympathy, I believe.
You're supposed to give empathy because we both are relating to the same situations, but I don't know why you're looking down on me. You think you're better than me? Like, mine is a human adjacent. Like,
true, yeah. I'm not looking down on you. I'm empathizing. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, to each their own. Like, I've dated some ugly ass men, you know. So I don't think that's so wrong of you to like.
Okay, in a hypothetical scenario, since like we're gonna put the two controversial ones together, and hypothetical scenario, if you had to pick someone to date. Okay. Not human, just how they are. Megamind or Spirit the horse.
Let me look at Megamind really quick.
Yeah. Because this is really gonna set you up for the rest of your life. So I suggest you choose wisely.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. I would go with Megamind, but he would have to wear like a really big hat, I believe.
Is that like that? Okay. The fact
I
that
still
no, listen. Because the fact
like
that
the blue
Megamind's
one.
head is still in your mind, it should be like, obviously I'm picking Megamind because he's a fucking human versus the fucking horse. Like, why are you trying to make exceptions for Megamind? Like, that's not the clear decision to make.
It because he's just, oh my goodness. Are we talking about the blue one? Like he's
Yes.
blue?
Yes.
Goddamn.
Yes.
Yeah, man. I guess. Is he a good person?
Yes, he has character development. You like,
Oh.
don't you like shitty guys anyways? Isn't that your thing?
I do. Yeah. I love it when they turn out to be good. Yeah, I would go with Megamind.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you'd enjoy that. Like he has character. Like Spirit, what's Spirit's thing? Like Spirit's like bratty. Spirit's like a brat tamer kind of story, if I remember correctly. Like unless it's deeper than that, and I completely mischaracterize this poor horse, then I feel really bad. What's the movie about?
No,
Since you want to
that's
fuck him so bad?
Okay, well, I never said I wanted to fuck him. Melty was trying to catch me off guard. Like I was just gonna go off with the rest of the story. Nah. But well, the story is I look, he can't remember really much. But he's like, he gets captured. He's like a free fucking like horse. He gets captured by these white people. And then I believe like a Native American boy sets him free, and yeah, it's just like a nice little story.
Oh, it's about like breaking out of like colonization type of thing is what it's giving.
Yeah, yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, the musical's crazy though. Like it's so good.
Wow, I don't know how, I guess, and you saw this horse struggling with being colonized and said, you know, if he were human,
I don't
he could
think
get it.
I mean, listen, I just don't think you know what you're talking about. Like, you just gotta go watch that movie, and you gotta tell me, like, you gotta come back to me, because there's some parts where there is just, like, something where you're like, wow, yeah, that's, like, if he was a human, like, wow, yeah, you know?
Okay, so maybe I gave you like an unfair comparison, giving you like a mega mind humanoid to like a horse. So I'm gonna give you a horse to horse comparison. So I'm gonna think of a horse. So
I
Spirit is
don't
one
like
of them.
horses!
I know you don't, but we're using our imaginations and being creative and seeing what possibilities we could go
Okay.
to, because you have to be delusional in the room. But
I guess so.
a horse, Spirit, or
Uh-huh.
okay, Netflix sensation BoJack Horseman. If you don't know what he looks like,
Oh,
Google him.
God, no. Spirit. God damn. No, BoJack.
Whoa.
Oh, God. He is just, I've seen that whole show, and it made me more mentally ill than I probably was. Like, he is just, oof. Man, he's a tough one.
I mean, he
yeah,
is fitting your
definitely
shitty guy
Spirit.
trope, though.
Yeah, but there's like, I feel like for him, it's like too shitty. Like, he's just too shitty of a guy. Like, I like it when
Whoa.
they're like, I don't like a shitty guy, but I like, how should I say, like, I like guys that are kind of like cold, you know? So like, for example, like if you've ever seen Demon Slayer, like that's why I like you, because he's like this cold character, but then as you like get to know him, he's like actually like the biggest like sweetheart. I like that.
Aw, Pinky, you like a little gap moe, like cold on the outside, warm on the
Yeah.
inside. Okay.
Yes, that's exactly what I like. Yeah.
That's so normal. I don't know why people try to make you seem like wild for liking that.
I know. I just like I like guys that are kind of like cold, but then they're like actually like really nice. That's what I kind of like.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's really nice, because you're like nice on the outside, and maybe you'll bring out that kindness. You'll warm them up with your flame.
Oh, yeah. I like that. What kind of guys do you like, Melty?
I like, I don't know. What guy do I like? I mean, what do I talk about the most? I like all of them, because I feel like
I like all of them.
I kind of do, but that's kind of the thing here. It is fruity, but not
Yeah.
really. I hate all of them as well. I like quiet types. I like guys that don't speak
Yeah.
a lot, which is
No,
why
we're the
Sun and I won't work
same.
out. Yeah, but I kind of don't mind if they're like, I don't mind if you want them to be like, you're fine with them being warm on the inside. I'm kind of fine if they're just kind of like
Like always kind of like cold.
and shy, like cold, shy, quiet. One of those qualities. Like they cannot be louder than me,
Right.
but if they are louder than me, they have to be like not
Yeah.
trying to be louder than me because
No, I
that's too
get that. I
much.
think it's because of the way that we are. Like, we're so loud that I think if somebody was also equally as loud as us, like in our space all the time, like that would suck, I think.
Exactly. Like I
Yeah.
just can't. I would explode. But I like boys. I like them. I like their aesthetics to be like darker coated and stuff like that. Like
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I like emo man.
yeah, I
Well,
like
not
emo
like
man,
yeah.
scene
Mhm.
boys,
So
MySpace
true.
thingies, like those type of like boys. Like talking about boys is positive, but also like demonic.
So negative.
Yeah, like we can't give them too much of a platform because we don't want them to be too too
No,
confident.
because they'll take it and they'll run. Absolutely.
But if you had some powers, we're talking about boys, if you had a power and you could explode anyone on the earth with your mind right now, right fucking now,
Explode
like
anyone?
who would it be? Like one person. You can only use it once. So this is like your only time you could explode someone with your mind, like
Oh
immediately.
my God. Okay, well, I'm crazy. And if you've ever heard me and Son talk on the phone, we're definitely deranged and we go, I hope he dies, like a lot.
Oh.
Not about like, okay, wait, okay. Oh my God, okay. Not about like real people. Normally we're watching like a show. Like
Right,
Alice
right.
in Borderland, if you've seen that shit, it's like a battle royale, like death royale thing. And so
Mhm.
we talk about that stuff a lot. But yeah, no, honestly, damn. I want to say Trump, but I feel like he's kind of like on his way out too. So I'm like, should I waste it on him? But low-key, it would be
Mm.
pretty satisfying.
It would be a little dramatic for him to explode, though. It might cause a big, maybe World War III. So
Oh. Oh shit. You're right. Well, would they know it's my fault? No, but it's still a
your
World
actions do
War
have
Three.
consequences. Yes, someone cannot explode and we don't care. Like we'll be questioning
Oh,
it.
damn. That's a tough question. Maybe like Sungri from Big Bang.
You know, if he exploded, I don't think anyone would like notice. Honestly,
No. Mm-mm. I think we'd rejoice.
like I think it'd be fitting for him. They'd be like, "What happened?" Like that whole thing was very like crazy. Like
It was crazy because I'm sure I feel like you're kind of the same where we kind of grew up like loving K-pop, especially
hmm
like Big Bang, like Shiny and like them. So that was we've been through it, bitch. Like long time K-pop stans, we have trauma with
hmm
Shiny and Big Bang. Jesus, yeah.
And
So
then like you're a military wife technically because Wonho's away.
damn,
And how does that feel for you? How
yeah.
are you coping?
I like to pretend it's not happening to me. Like, like when in what's that one movie? Kung Fu Panda, when the turtle dies and like all of the evil people start coming out that he like imprisoned.
hmm
That's what's happening to me. Like bad things are happening to me ever since he went back to the military because his yeah, I don't have his like titties protecting me now. They're like they were holding back the evil, but now they're not there. So it's hard. I miss him every day.
I mean, I don't. He's not
Oh,
far. He'll come back.
yeah.
When does he come back? Like, I mean, how long is the sentence? I love how you're saying it's happening to you because it really is personal. You really do give a fuck. Like, and then you also did spoil
I
Kung Fu
do.
Panda for some people, even though it's been out for a long fucking time. So,
That's their fault. You guys don't remember Master Oogway? Like, he like goes into like he like turns into like little pretty like
yeah,
sparkles
Petals. It's
and
a really pretty scene. He just like expires, like he retires.
yeah, that movie was amazing. Like, it's the best movie ever.
Really
Uh,
like it more than like Shrek or something.
I do. I would say yes, but recently, I don't know if you've seen the Puss in Boots movie. Everybody I know, like everybody and their mom is like, it's so good. I was like, I must see for myself. That show was so good. Like,
Damn, I
they
need to
were
see
right.
them.
You
Fuck, I want
should.
to see it, but I don't like going to movie theaters because I feel like they smell like pee.
Oh, well, that's valid. I mean, you can rent it like $15
Oh
or
hell
something.
yeah! Okay, Puss in Boots
Yeah.
watch night. Let's go. I'm gonna probably watch it
Yeah.
tonight. Like, why
I
not?
mean, oh shit, I was gonna say, damn, invite me.
You do have somewhere
um,
to be.
I
I mean,
do.
I'll pirate it. I'll record. Oh,
I love pirates too.
Yeah,
Like
so
Pirates of the Caribbean.
literally, yeah, like I literally don't even um
No, dude. No, I've gotten so good at like having to what's the word, like kind of make the conversation trail away, because like I've said so many like stupid things on stream, or like accidentally shown shit on stream. I don't know if you're the same.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like move on because I definitely meant One Piece because you like One Piece, don't you?
Oh yeah. I watched the One Piece Red movie when Sun came down to visit me, and it was good. I think you would like it too. Like I think we're very much the same with like the type of characters that we like. Where
Mm-hmm.
like we like strong, cool girls, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's basically about this like cool ass like girl, and she just like sings. Like she sings like the whole time, and that was kind of like her power. It's like fucking cool. And I was like, "Oh shit, is this what goes on in One Piece?" So I started it, and it's really good. I like it. It's like a fun thing to come home to every day, you know? Like you look forward to it when you wake up in the morning, and then you got to go to work, and then you come home, and you're like, "Wow. I got to watch One Piece." It's like that.
Wow, that's really like a lot of you One Piece people think like that. Are you okay?
Uh
Because
Yeah, I just it's like you know, when you know that you get to like watch something, like a lot of animes are just so not good nowadays. Like you watch it and you just get like unexpected, like I don't like a lot of animes just have like women getting sexually harassed like randomly, you know, just for
mm,
hee hee points. And so it like sucks to like just randomly experience that, where like One Piece, it's like I know what I'm watching. Like this is like a comfortable show to watch, you know?
okay, I mean, what the fuck is going on in One Piece where it needs to be so long? I guess that's my thing. Like I have commitment issues. It's not surprising.
Yeah.
I'm
No, I
scared.
get it.
And what if it's boring and then like you guys kill me because I didn't like it?
I think that's okay, bestie. Like you don't gotta like it. Like I think that's valid too. It's very I didn't think I would like it this much. But yeah, basically they just go like on a bunch of adventures. They like meet people and they have stories with those people. It's just kind of like that. So it's like cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna fuck with it. I mean, I do like a little adventure. I mean, I might be watching one episode a week to kind of get through it, and then by the time I die, I'll be halfway through. Very, very excited. Like, I could definitely commit to that.
Do you think you're only gonna live 500 more weeks?
Oh, it's only 500. I thought it was like 5,000 episodes.
No, it's like 1,000. But you said by the time you're halfway through, you'd be dead. So 500.
Oh, I didn't do the
So
math. No, I was just talking.
Oh
I don't know how many
yeah.
episodes there are.
Sometimes I just talk as well.
I love how
Yeah,
you said as well. Like, yeah.
No, we just love to talk. Like, I think that's why we like streaming so much, is because we just get to come on here and like talk, and like people listen to us, and then we just get to end, and we're like, haha, bye guys, and then you just like we get to decide when we stop talking. It's like nice.
Yeah, that's literally why I started streaming. I just want to keep talking, like, and not lose how to talk. Like I stream for my
Yeah.
reasons. What are your reasons for streaming? Like, aside from just like talking your ass off forever.
I started when like the pandemic hit,
Mm-hmm.
and what were my reasons? I think I originally started face cam streaming because I
Mm-hmm.
was like, yeah, like I'm interesting, and like I like get playing games, and like and so I was like, okay, yeah, like I should try this out. And then Kita actually got into VTubing. Like she made her own model.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, like seeing her have so much fun, and I was like, what? Like I want to kind of like dip my toes in this. And so she made me like my first ever like cat Vroid model. That shit, oh my god, if you remember, dude.
I love
Holy
it. I
fuck.
loved it.
Yeah, with like the black choker and everything. Yeah, but so yeah, and then I just had fun with it. I think the VTubing community is like one of the most supportive communities, I would say, out there. Like definitely like the way that you get supported in, like, for example, like cosplay community, like, like they're like obviously like really nice, really supportive, but the way that like the VTubing community cares about you is like different, dude. Like damn, bro. Like in my like moments where I've like really needed someone, I've like definitely just been like, like, you know, like said something about it on Twitter, and then my community's always like, hey Pinky, like I'm gonna support you. And then I don't know, it's like really nice. Like I remember I made a tweet one time and I was like, yeah, like I need therapy, and like so many people like donate and they're like, here's therapy money. It was like really nice. Like I've never felt as loved. And like, you know, so it's like hard to imagine myself leaving, because it's like, damn, I'd leave like a lot of people like I care about, and like people that really care about me too. So it's just nice feeling like people care of me. You know.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
are you gonna stay like Pinky Indie forever? Like if you had the opportunity to go corporate like tomorrow, like would you?
Oh man, that's a tough question. I would love to go corporate just because you get so many more opportunities, and honestly, genuinely, like the number one reason why I would love to do it is because like money, like fully. Like I'm like at a part in my life where I just graduated college, but I'm not really doing anything with my degree. I'm still trying to kind of find like a job with that degree, and it's like, and like I look like the type of person to be like a 9 to 5 girly with like brown hair, dude? Oh God, no. And so yeah, I would just love to like VTube forever and like be like financially stable, because you just get to like sit there and like, you know, do whatever you kind of want to do, and like you get paid like nicely, and then your community is also like really nice as well for the most part. So
do you think you could attain financial stability as Pinky rather than being corporate? Because with corporate does come a whole bunch of other like,
it does, yeah. I think about that too, because you have to like split revenue, I'm sure, and like, you know, and then it's just like a whole different, I don't know. I definitely was like financially okay, like stable, I guess, with streaming when I was just living at my parents' house, because you know, like you don't gotta pay rent, like you don't gotta like all this and that. So I was like fine just streaming, but ever since I moved into my own apartment, now I have like a dog and a cat, I'm like, ugh, I kind of need another job. You know. But I think the only way that you can really make it like financially stable as like an independent VTuber is if you like blow up. Like if you're hitting like, damn, like 300 what is it, like 300 average viewers around there, and like you're also just like constantly doing things that like make people like sub and like stuff like that. But I don't know, dude. Like
that's hard.
You don't know?
I mean,
it is.
I think 300 is maybe a minimum. I would think like to be financially sustained on VTubing, I would think at least, in my head, I'm thinking at least 1K viewer average, like regularly, like that's like, oh, I can support myself. I mean, I'm sure people do it on smaller viewer averages for sure. I'm sure somebody could do it on fucking 20. It's just kind of like, what does blowing up look like now? Because we knew what blowing up looked like when we first got in. Blowing up was very clear. You could see it. Like it happened overnight for some people.
Yeah. Like
it
for
does not
us, I
happen
think
now.
the fastest one that we saw was like Artemis.
That was terrifying. I definitely have an industry plant. Not really. I have no idea. But I like to say industry plant just when I don't understand things. So industry
that
plants.
was like crazy. Like she blowed up. And then now when I think about like blowing up, I think about like Shoto. Like he blew up from when I used to know him, like PNG, to like now. I'm like, god damn, like he blowed up. And
you
so
had a growth spurt as well. You were bloated up for, it was Pinky Mania for like around the same time of Shoto and like Artemis. Like it was definitely like you were adjacent. Like,
you think so?
I think so, in my opinion, from my perspective. Like we're living in two different worlds, baby girl. So like,
I guess I just like, I've had moments where I've definitely been like up there, and like especially after my re-debut, like I was like in the 120 like average, and then it's just like for me, every time I'm just like there, I have it, I see it, something just so utterly shitty happens to me, and I just like can't stream. I just like mentally cannot do it. And I mean, you know how the VTubing community is. Like you don't stream for like 2 weeks, you're dead. Like you're dead to them. And it just, yeah. So it's like, and then it's hard because then you have to like build yourself back up, and like in order to build yourself up in this community, it's like you have to edit like TikToks. You have to figure out like what exactly will make you blow up on TikTok. You have to make YouTube videos. You have to make so much content, and like doing all of that by yourself is rough, you know?
Oh yeah, I totally know. Like, so what do
Yeah.
you feel is the one thing holding you back from blowing up? If you could pinpoint, like, this is what's stopping, like, this one thing. Because there's some people who don't have, like, the
One thing.
financial sustenance, they don't have the social power. Some people are just not cut out for it, period. Like, they maybe are not visionaries or creative.
Yeah.
Or, you know, like, there's some people who can just stream. There's streamers and then there's, like, entertainers. Like, I do feel like there's a bit of a...
Right.
So what do you feel like is your one thing?
I feel like I have 3, maybe.
Okay,
So
fuck it up.
I want to say one of them is I feel like sometimes my personality is not exactly like VTuber. Like you can tell when there's like kind of I think I was talking with this about this with Kita, and I was saying like people like really like the VTuber like girlfriend boyfriend experience. Like you go to the stream and a lot of people love that. You know what I mean? Like with Shoto, you're getting the boyfriend experience. Like when you go to his stream. And like a lot of like other, I guess like Niji Sanji is also kind of like that. You know, and a lot of like the really popular girls are kind of like that too. Like I think Shy Lily is maybe like that too. Like you watch her and you're like, she's so cute. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. I think like with me, I'm not really like, I don't try to act cute or like do stuff like that. Like I'm very much like, I feel like I'm like a science experiment that you're kind of watching to see how fucking weird the science experiment can get. And so I feel like maybe that's kind of what it is. I don't know. I feel like my personality has something to do with it. I don't know what it is exactly, because if I did know, I would absolutely morph my personality around that, you know? But then I think second, it's also like consistency, because I mean, like, you know, you can't stream like forever, like during the week. But I see people that definitely grow from like doing like 8-hour streams every day, you know? And I think that also really helps them grow for sure. Like I see Shoto, and I remember like the time when he started blowing up is when he would start doing streams at like 6 a.m. my time. And then, so I think he's like very consistent in that aspect. And then third is also just luck, because some people genuinely just blow up because of luck. Like you get one TikTok in like up there, like I think a lot of people will definitely come for you, and if they see that you're like funny, they'll stay. But I just have never had that like blow up moment, maybe, I feel.
Consistency, personality, and luck are your 3 things. So I'm gonna pick through it because I took notes. Not really, but
you
in
took
my head,
notes, like mental notes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say like.
I don't think it's your personality. I think actually your personality is your one advantage to your streaming career. I think your personality is very identifiable and unique, because I think.
Thanks.
Yeah, for sure. With like, I don't know, like even just looking at the corporate scene and like the type of people that get clippable moments and like in general, the most common trend now that people are trying to follow is the authentic personality trend. Like that is, I don't care who the fuck says it. Like you heard it from me first. It's the new fucking meta. Like people like authentic personality, because like they've seen the VTuber, like because VTubers in like Japan versus a VTuber in like the Western hemisphere, it's going to be sometimes the certain things don't translate. So I feel like maybe for a Western audience, that authentic personality probably is easier to market to people who maybe will not be like, oh, what the fuck is this shit? Like, it's so cringe. Like, what the fuck are you saying?
Yeah,
like, why are you acting like that? Like, I have people comment on my TikToks and be like, oh, like, if VTubers are more like this, I would fuck with them. Like, I wish. I'm like, yeah, there are quite a few, because like that's a meta. Like, it's a niche. So you were ahead of it. You were ahead of the game, kind of. Like, even if you were a cat girl, like you had like the VTuber vessel, but you had like the pinky personality. So I think that's definitely like where you like.
I was just borrowing a body. Yeah, and I feel like that's also why I like watching your stream so much, because like when I go, it's like I'm watching just like a friend, you know, and I'm like, oh, like this is so much fun. Like I'm just hanging out with a friend, which is why I don't go to many other people's streams because either it's like they don't interact with chat, you're just kind of like watching them do things, or like they're just not they're just like so chill sometimes, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
And I totally get where people would like that, but like with you it's like, oh, I'm coming in like I'm hanging out with a friend.
Aww,
You know, and yeah, like I also think that's why maybe a lot of people like going to your streams too, because like you talk to them, like I mean, you know them, like you know your chat.
I'd be talking
And
to
so
them.
yeah, we do be talking to them. And so yeah, and I feel like that's why a lot of people also really like going to yours, because it's like you're not coming here and I'm not gonna hear you be like, you know, pretending to be like an anime boy.
No,
You're just like,
it's just kind of deranged. Like,
you're just you're just like a cat boy, but you're you know.
yeah, I think that is the authenticity meta is something I believe in. Like that, just kind of like, I mean, like the boyfriend experience is like fine and dandy, but I think people kind of shit on a lot of people who kind of pander to that, because people learn what the word parasocial means, and it's not been out of our mouth since then. So I think with that, like people are looking for like the bestie experience. I think that's the new meta, the bestie experience.
The bestie experience, yes, and you and I can definitely provide that bestie experience.
The bestie meta, because like a ton of people will just be like bestie, bestie. I'm like, oh my god, like these people think I'm their bestie, but I'm just like on the internet.
Yeah, no, I know I sometimes I get scared because I definitely call my chat. I'll be like besties, like bestie, like I say that like once a minute. I know it's so annoying, but like I get so scared. Like I hope they're not like, oh my gosh, she's like trying to manipulate us and like be parasocial with us and make us like, you know, think we're her actual best friend. But it's just like, I think it's just such a nice word. Like it makes you feel kind of like not a stranger and not just like, you know, like
a lover.
I just feel like
it's like a happy
medium.
medium.
Yeah, like I feel like it's like a nice word to be called. Like you feel not estranged, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want to be with your besties. Yeah, the bestie meta, the bestie experience meta is, I think, the new meta. I think that's what I'm seeing, at least when I look at like what these corporate people hire for like the English branches. I'm like, oh, these are like besties. Like not a lot of them like pander to like a romantic experience, and the ones that do kind of like have to like fight for their lives a bit. So I guess there's like two paths you can go down. So it's very like the boyfriend experience is dangerous.
Like?
Yeah, who do you like?
I like oh my goodness. I just said, you know who I really like, and then I can't remember his name. Oh, Mista. I like Mista. Like he's funny. Like genuinely like funny. Like I think we would have really gotten along with him.
Yeah.
And he's definitely not like the boyfriend experience. Like he's just like he's also like kind of like a science experiment. Like you watch him and he's weird and you kind of like that, you know?
Yeah, and he's doing like great. So I definitely think that's a meta. Like if I hung out with Mista, we'd probably like talk for a long time, because I feel like he's deranged, like in a positive way, for sure.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like deranged, positive.
Yeah, deranged / pause. Like, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like I can hear you. I understand you. Like a study, a circus freak, you know, and a scientific experiment. Like that's a meta.
Have you ever been to a circus, Melty?
I want to say, but I don't. I feel like I make up half of my childhood, so.
Oh, oh fuck. Okay, you want to know? Okay, wait. Go on. Going back to the question that you asked me earlier, where you were like, "This is a safe space," and I know I've already shared maybe too much, but now I finally thought of something that maybe is a little problematic. I didn't realize it was so problematic until I said it to Kita the other day, and like some of our other friends. It was Sun too. They're like, no, let me speak. Let me speak.
Oh no.
I used to most of my family was in Mexico, and when I was like maybe 8 years old or so, I would go to like their house, and it was like a house, and it was my grandma, my grandpa, my aunt, and my uncle, and they were all living there. And so I was like a kid, and I would grab like a little plastic bag, you know, like ones that you get from like Walmart. And I would go to each of their rooms and I would knock on it. And in Spanish, I would hold out my little trash bag and I'd be like, please, can I have money? And I would act like I was homeless, bitch. bitch to ask them for some pesos. Like I'd be like, "Me puede dar unos pesos?" And they would give me money, and then I would save it. So maybe that's the problematic thing that I did.
You LARPed as a homeless person for your early years.
I did, yeah. And I don't know how, but I didn't realize it was like fucked up, low-key. And then I told it to Kita and Sun, and they were like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Oh my god, wait, you're right." Like that kind of is fucked up. Yeah.
I mean, you LARPed as a homeless person and going from door to door inside of your home. I think that's meta of you. Maybe it's you putting yourself in a position where you can experience being the proletariat so that
it was
you can
me
ascend.
being like, yeah. So now I could be like putting myself in their shoes and like understand. You're right. That was very brave of me, actually.
It was you staying down
Right.
to earth and kind of like checking your privilege and like seeing how the other man lives.
Yeah, that was definitely that. That was definitely me doing that.
Yeah, and you're so brave for sharing that. Like, see how sometimes opening up can help. Like, you should have fucking called me. I would have been your lawyer. I would have helped you. I would have been like, no.
I know, dude. It's so funny because every time someone like comes in and like tries to drag either one of us, I have like a bad signal. I'm like, Melty's in trouble, and like I'll go on Twitter, like type really fast. I'll find like whatever it is, and I'll have to like pile on them too. I'll be like, no, like what the fuck? It's especially on Sun though, Loki. But
very true, very very true. Like definitely a victim to the circumstances of Sun's issues.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, where do you see yourself a year from now, like streaming wise? I mean, a year from now is crazy, but I mean, if you had to set some goals, I mean, it's the Lunar New Year. We're gonna wrap it around and end on a positive note of like, where would you see yourself in like a year from now? Where would you like to be ideally?
Oh my gosh, dang, I don't know. I'm trying to blow up. I'm trying to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. No, just kidding. Actually, that's like something I would really like. If I'm very much the type of person where like if something good happens to me, I like to share it with my friends and like others. So like I'm always like, if I blew up, I would like like if I was ever like in Niji Sanji or like Hololive, I'd be like, "Hey guys, like this is me collabing with a Meltymoon," and they'd be like, "Who the fuck?" And I'd be like, "Yeah."
So real.
Like I really believe in like helping out the ones that like helped you get there, because someone made a tweet. Sorry, I'll circle back around to your question. Somebody made a tweet and they were like, people love to support you when you're like already there. Like when you've already blown up, they love to support you, but when you're like not like doing so good, like there's much less people there.
Of course.
And I was like, that is so true, because when I was like definitely at my peak, there were so many people like coming to my streams, like I mean, and it's like but when you're not in those hundreds, it's like you can see like the people that like really actually like want to be there for you. And that's what I think is really important, to like always remember the people that were just there for you and like not there because you were like the next hot thing, But so yeah.
I was there,
anyways,
Pinky. I was there. I've been there.
I know. I've been here too. We've been here through like every single one of our.
This is what's gonna happen. We're gonna fucking blow up at the same time, if not together, same way, whatever way, and then we're just gonna like redistribute the clout, because.
Yes, where it's gonna be like trickle down economics, and it's gonna trickle down to everybody in our chats.
Except I will not trickle. I will just like shoot it out like quicker. Trickle down economics doesn't work.
No, it does not. But a lot of men believe that trickle down economics works the same as when they wash their upper body and then never. That's, because it doesn't work.
Trickle down the crack, exactly.
Yeah, so they don't ever wash their butt crack. They're just like, yeah, water got in it.
Ew. Okay, bitch. Where do you see yourself a year?
Damn, that's a hard question, bitch. Oh my goodness. Oh man,
You want to blow up. whatever that looks like to you, would that involve being self-sustainable on your streaming income, your I guess that's blowing up.
Yeah, I guess so. I would definitely, I guess I want to say I don't see myself doing that, but I want to, but I feel like I should put out that energy and say I will be there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, if you want it and you can make the moves for it, invest the energy, I really think that
Yeah.
Pinky, you were already almost there. You just have to do it again. Like, you've already done it, bitch. Just do it again.
I know we can do it. We just need like a little push. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what that is though, but
like, what would a
we
push
need
look
that.
like for you? I'm pushing. This is
I'm
my
pushing.
push.
I'm pushing you too. I'm pushing you too. I've been pushing you. I love you.
I love you too.
What? What is this shuffling? I don't know.
I'm shuffling cards because I was gonna say with the Lunar New Year, I know Pinky's like terrified of me.
Oh my god.
Pulling cards.
Okay. Listen. If you do a reading for me and it's something not great, just don't.
Okay, here's the ultimatum. I'll pull a card for your streaming trajectory for 2023, and if it's positive, I will tell you, and if it's negative, we'll end the interview right here.
Okay, I'll fuck.
So you can, while I'm shuffling, you can kind of say your last words just in case.
Say my last words. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm about to get shot in the back of the Melty room. That's what happens every time Melty ends an interview. He takes us out and you hear like a gunshot.
Yeah, that's why I have the pictures up there on the corkboard.
Yeah. Well, I hope mine's cute, I guess.
It'll be.
I'm excited. I love Chrissy art. Anyways, wow. Anyways, thanks so much for coming in, guys. I had a great time. This is so fun. I always knew doing this would be so fun. Loki, I wish you would just bring me back next week. But...
Next week.
Yeah. But, well, we should just collab. It'll be the same thing.
We should definitely collab.
No, we should play something. But I don't know what to say. Thanks for watching me, I guess, guys. Thanks for having me. I saw your comments in the chat. It was so funny. I always love it when you guys are funny. I think your chat is so funny.
Thank you.
I think the reason for that is because like they're all just like besties. They're all hanging out, you know?
Okay.
I think that's always fun.
Well, I have to say, we're not ending stream.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I actually think that, okay, so I will explain it to you in bit by bit. I thought to myself, what is the trajectory of Pinky's streaming career for 2023? And I got the sun. And that is a very positive card. It's literally a baby on a horse with the sun behind it. Literally on the fucking horse.
That's so funny. How did it know?
I don't know. Like, literally a baby on a horse riding out into the sun. Very supported. It's a very supportive type of, like, new energy.
That's a good card. Hell yeah.
It is a very good card, especially considering you're a fire sign. So it's like the sun, like Leo's ruling planet, whatever, is the sun.
So true.
So definitely that's you. And I see a 7 of Cups, meaning you'll have many options coming up soon, and many opportunities. You have to discern which one you want, but you'll have plenty of opportunities. There are opportunities coming your way. One of these opportunities may result in you leaving something behind, whatever that may be, but at the end you will be fulfilled with, what is this, 1 2 3 4 5 6 9 of Cups. So you'll be fulfilled at the end of it. Like, emotionally, you'll have all your ducks in a row if you do choose to leave, but you can also be fine if you choose to stay, whatever you choose to abandon. And on the bottom of the deck is Temperance, meaning that, like, you're patient, you're taking your time, it's coming. It might take a little longer, it might not be something instantaneous, but
I'm a patient little girl. I'll tell you what.
It's positive. I'm okay. So if you blow up,
that's
definitely...
crazy. Oh my gosh, that made me feel so like happy.
See?
Like, it made me feel like fulfilled. How do you do card readings? Like, is it like I don't really get it. Like, what? How do you do that?
Like, I just kind of like, it's kind of like, to me, I perceive it as like reading and comprehension. So I'm like, I read the card and I comprehend the story. Like, I'm like, oh, this card is like a happy baby on a picture, like on a, and running off to the sun, like, oh, it's happy because this next card says the baby's happy because it has like opportunities coming
Right.
and it has to pick these opportunities. One of these opportunities, if the baby does pick it, they will have to leave because maybe it's an opportunity where you need to like
A baby
leave
will
something
have to
behind.
leave. That is so
Yeah.
funny.
I mean, the baby is you. Like,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
the
the baby.
sun. So, and it was going into an opportunity. So I don't know if you like put some energy out there, you're making some moves, but you'll have an opportunity soon.
Oh my god, how
And
exciting. Is it like how do you like how do you choose a card for the person? Like does it just kind of like stick out to you?
I
Or
shuffle
like
and like sometimes they'll jump out of the deck, or I'll shuffle and like I'll count in my head like 5, 4, 3, 2, and like sometimes I'll hear stop early and I'll stop early, or I'll just stop on time, or I'll go a little
Oh.
longer. Like definitely just like shuffling randomly. Some people do it different, like they'll spread out the whole deck and like slide out the card that they feel most led to. But I like to do a rough shuffle because I like hearing the sounds. It's calming to me.
Ooh, I think you would love like card shuffling ASMR because I know some people do that. And it always makes me think of you because I'm like, oh my god, like Melty should do that. I think you'd be so good at that.
Yeah, maybe I will. ASMR meta is a whole new meta in itself. Like I can make some
Yeah, it's time for
noises.
us pink bitches to get into it.
Yes, a little
Mhm.
ASMR. Let me make sure my
Mhm.
commands are working because we want to give you your accolades. There we go. So I have your Twitch, I have your Twitter. Is there anything you would like to promote other than like your streams? Because we are always gonna fuck with your shit like forever and ever and
Um,
ever.
I think the only thing I have to promote is next month. I don't know exactly when because like um two of the people working on my things have had like what is it, like a little bit of a setback, so I'm just kind of like waiting to see when it is. But I think next month I'm gonna do like a new model debut. I'm gonna have like lore art and everything too. So yeah, I hope you guys can make it to that. I think it's gonna be so fun. I'm like really really excited. I've been waiting a long time. I've been like putting stuff in order for this for like what is God since like September, I think August. So
Whoa.
it's been a long time, damn. Yes, I hope you guys can make it. I would love it. I always love seeing you guys in chat. It makes me feel like happy and what's the word? Like I like rest assured. I am rest assured whenever you guys come in because I'm like, oh my god, my besties are here, you know?
You registered. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally. I'm so happy for you, Pinky. Thank you so much for, because I know you're like, I want to be on Melty's room. And I was like, okay,
I
fuck.
did. I really wanted to be on here. I know it would be so fun.
I think
And it
you were
was.
fun. Did you have fun?
I had a great time. I had so much fun.
And I'm gonna, would you come back?
I would.
Okay.
If you ever have a cancellation, just call me. I'll put like a voice filter on. I'll put a different model on. I'll pretend I'm a different person.
You just like the vibe of you. You're like the most. You're like the guest who's like fit in my room the most too. Like I really feel like, damn bitch.
I know, dude. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely look like I'm a part of this room too.
So
Also just because like, yeah, like you have like all of the plushies of like God, like that stocking, like her cat or whatever. I used to try to buy that plushie so hard whenever I was a kid, but there was just like nowhere online to buy cosplays. So
yeah,
I look
now
at
it's
that and
probably
I'm
on
like, that's rare.
Amazon. You can get on Amazon now for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Like anywhere, dude.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you for interviewing me today, though. Thanks for bringing me in. I had so much fun.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a wonderful guest. Thank you for everything, and thank you for fucking with what I do. It means a lot.
I do. Anything, like anytime you make something, just let me know and I'll be there. I love what you make. Like it's so fun and like it's so different from most things, you know?
Yeah, totally. Thank you, Pinky. Blush. Bye, girl.
All right. Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye. All right. Cut her mic. Oh, there's a flicky shout out too as well. Perfect. The plant right on my face, right on time. Okay, guys. Oh, wow. It fits. Okay. I'm getting Mike Wazowski. I'll let it pass. Okay, cool. Guys, thank you so much for coming to the third installment of Melty's Room. I mean, claps all around, like for Pinky, claps all around for everyone, like hanging out, claps all around for. I feel like we got like a shit ton of clippable moments, for sure. Like I'm farming tonight. If this was your first time encountering me, thank you for sticking around. If this was not your first time encountering me, thank you for sticking around. I appreciate the support, guys, so much. I think conversations like this that we have that kind of tend to be more genuine, like really mean a lot. It means a lot, especially because like it's nice to see people you started this kind of with and talk to them now and like see that they still have like passion and want to like do stuff. It's really cool. It's really motivating and it makes me feel passionate. I'm passionate. I'm passionate about you guys. I'm passionate about my friends. I'm passionate about everything I do. So thank you for reciprocating my passion. That means a lot. It really does. And thank you for enjoying and being so kind to all of our guests so far. It really means a lot. You guys are an amazing audience, amazing co-hosts, amazing everything. Thank you for fucking with my shit. Like I literally cannot believe y'all fuck with my shit. I really appreciate it. It's very humbling. I definitely have like so much enthusiasm for everything I do. Like I really feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing, so I'm gonna keep doing it. And I really appreciate you guys sticking with me even through the ups and downs, and the downs and the ups. So I'm really happy. I'm really pleased at how that conversation went. Very fulfilling. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And thank you everyone who followed. And also thank you Flicky for the raid for sure. Yeah, thank you.
I love MeltyRoom so much. And this community is amazing. Keep going, Melty.
I will keep going. Literally, I will keep going for as long as I need to go. As long as Nico tells me to keep going. As long as my consultations with Nico go well, I'll keep going. But yeah, I really feel like this is something I'm supposed to be doing. This really just affirmed it. Not just with streaming, but not just with the talk show, but I mean in general. I do feel like I feel like I'm good at it. So it feels good to feel like I'm good at something, for sure. So thank you. Thank you for making me feel like I'm good at what I do. That also is really cool because I do everything myself aside from a few commissions. So thank you. Pretty poggers at it. Yeah, maybe I'll blow up too. It would be really cool if I blow up. Of course, I have the same idea as Pinky. I'm redistributing the clout. I'm redistributing the clout for sure. Like if I graduate, it's because Nico said it's time to go. You're everything you do, Melty to the moon. Yeah, pal. Yeah, Melty to the moon. Literally, thank you. When you blow up, can I get $200? Yes, I'll pay my mods residuals. So if you modded for me during these dark hours when we were in our new group, then like when I blow up, I'll give my mods a $200 stipend. I mean, well, how much do you? Oh, hey, can I be? No. No. You're banking on me blowing up. What if I don't and you're just sitting here waiting for $200 that will never come? But I will, inevitably. It's destined because I believe in myself. Oh damn, I unmodded myself by accident. Right. I'm buying a figure. You're gonna get the Melty Nendroid. We believe in our investments. Invest in me and you'll get a big return. I mean that shit. But I'm also investing in myself. That's not even delusion. You're gonna go crazy. We're manifesting. Give me your good energy. Yeah. I when you guys say it, I believe it. Sometimes people say stuff to the streamer to blow smoke up their ass and make them feel better, but I really feel like y'all believe it. So I believe it too. Like we're blowing up. This is just confirmation for everything I already feel. So the fact that y'all are saying this is like crazy. Like, hell yeah. Thank you for fucking with my shit. Like I can't say thank you enough, and I will never forget where I came from. Ever. I'm humble as fuck. I'm staying humble, so I really appreciate it. Like I would like a Nendo for sure. That's a long-term goal. I want to do things other than Melty'sRoom too. Like I have like other ideas, other show formatting ideas. Keep an eye on Melty's YouTube for the clips for the stream. Check out previous Melty'sRooms there too. Yeah, check out the YouTube channel. Exclamation point socials, you can get there. Like it'll be there. Thank you, Nico. I'm investing into buy Melty merch for my soon-to-be MMHAS merch store that I will open up. Yeah. MMHAS. Yeah. I'm so excited for the highlight. Yeah, I'm excited to clip and run through it. I think Pinky said a lot of things. I think a lot of funny this is a very out of context stream. A lot of the other streams I had to like provide context, but I feel like I could just clip all these out of context one-liners and like That's it. Makani said the Melty coin internet currency. Hi YouTube. Yes, hi YouTube. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you guys so much. My tummy is really warm. I feel very fulfilled. I feel like this is a good omen. Like, damn. Well, when I blow up, like, don't say I didn't tell you. Don't be sad it happened. Just be happy you were there to see it. Whatever the fuck they be saying. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, hi YouTube, yes. I don't think this will be involved at all, but oh yeah, the VOD. Yeah, you can say hi to YouTube now, then it'll be in the VOD. This is gonna be a short VOD too, only an hour and a half. Hell yeah. I can export this shit right now. Put it out. And also shout out to Pinky again. I just wish we went guest. Pinky was an amazing guest. Like, I feel like the guests, I feel like I've been picking some pretty good guests because I know interesting people. I'm very proud of the guests I picked. So I hope you guys are looking forward to the next guest, whoever that may be. I don't know. I haven't asked yet. I'm working on it. But yes, yes, yes. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know and I'll try to reach out to them as well. But I do have a queue as well. So, you know, we'll just get through it a little by little and go as many episodes. I think I got like 10 more MeltySroom's episode in me at least. Gura, can we at least be more attainable? I feel like I could probably get Bao on here before Gura. Like, damn. Interview Maury? No. Let me for Black History. You go on an exit interview and be like, why did you leave? Were you silent or were you silenced? Samuel L. Jackson. A whole season. 10 episodes. I mean, how long is a whole season? Like, because of Vtuber go on MeltySroom, yeah, a lot of people want to fuck with your boy. So these are the times to get in now before we get too booked and busy or I graduate or some shit. Like, this might be like my like one season of a really good show and then I just graduate. More Black History. Oh yeah, that was my plan. Like, I am getting Black VTubers on for Black History Month. I just gotta like, I'm tired, guys. I love doing this. Trust me, and I'm passionate, but I work a 9 to 5 and I do everything myself. So booking, editing, arranging, tech support, like, and even then I'm not too weak to ask for help. Like, I do a lot myself. So definitely I'm taking this 1 week at a time. That's why episodes are every other week. So I can take some time, like aside from my 9 to 5 and then making sure I have my own content and stuff like that and like managing my own personal thing and like, yeah, I'm gonna rest tonight. Like tonight I will rest because I've had a very hectic week at work and then I was a MeltySroom weekend. So it's been a very busy week. But it for such a great show. Wow. And Lunar New Year kickoff. I hope you guys feel very, very refreshed as I do because that was a very refreshing interview. Like Pinky is literally also, I guess that's how I be making y'all feel because Pinky just charged me up. I said, wow, like, damn, is that what I be doing? Like, that's great. Like, that's great. Like, that's so nice to like get charged up by someone else. Like, that's epic. Like, I've never met another pink bitch like me before. So it was like talking in the mirror. I said, damn, you're one of those. You're a Genki. You're a Genki bitch. An amazing show. I was so happy. Yes, I hope you laughed. Thank you for doing this. Yeah, thank you for supporting. I mean, I don't think there's anything else you guys can do other than continue to support. I mean, you guys hype it up quite a bit. Like, it's just a matter of like, you were here early, so you know, it's harder, it's different, but it's something I believe in. So, and I believe in my content to fucking hell. Like, if not me, then who? That's my motto in my life. So, I really, ooh, I'm so happy. I don't have anything else to say. I don't want to do anything. I just kind of want to like write it out, but I did want to like spend a few minutes talking since we kind of wrapped it up fast. But I hope you guys enjoyed it and I can send you on your way now. Since it was short, let's see if we can raid somebody. I'm open to raiding post at MeltySroom after party, but also if there's another one I see that catches my attention right away, I'll just leave. I might play Apex. I know who we're gonna raid. Okay, perfect. We're gonna raid. Oh, this is not right. Let me do it. We're gonna raid. Is that cool? I think. Okay. We're gonna take the after party over to Mako. They're doing art, which I think is a really good like transition from what we were doing into where we can be. So again, if you guys want to hang out and stay for that, you can. Raid 1, raid 2. Thank you guys so much here. If you would like to follow socials, please do. I am active on YouTube. It's not just a dead channel. Yeah. Thank you. Discord if you'd like to join and get Melty's room updates and stuff like that. Again, shout out to Pinky again for all of that. And no other links. I mean, good show, a jolly good show. Thank you guys again for everything. And as per usual, till next time, tomorrow or whenever, get the fuck out. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Jolly good show. Say hi to Mako. Give him love. Goodbye. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.